Welcome or welcome back to Practical Notions Tarot. My name is Jess, your most humble host, and I'm back. I'm back with another pickAcard reading. You gotta excuse my voice today, y'all. I'm feeling sick, I know, but the show must go on. So what do I have now? Today's reading is over. What is being said after you leave the room? What's being said about you after you leave the room? So I have pile 1, the peace sign, pile 2, the comb, and pile 3, the light bulbs. I'll give you a moment to choose your pile. And while I'm doing that, I'm gonna ring the bell for my spirit guides, guardian angels, and ancestors. Here we go. If you are sensitive to loud noises, please cover your ears for your safety. All right, and I'm gonna spray some Rootaroo. All right, and I'm going to sage with the citrus sage. Yeah. How was your weekend, you all? Again, I'm recording this on Venus Friday. So by the time you see it, it will be Monday. So yeah, you'll experience your weekend. I hope it was wonderful. All right. Thank you. And I will see you on the other side. Pile 1, how are you? I hope your weekend was wonderful. I hope it was. All right, the peace sign. What's being said after you leave the room? What I'm hearing from spirit is like, if the room was, I don't know, it almost makes me think of someone that has a lot to bring to the table. Like if you were in a boardroom or something like that and you had a lot of ideas, a lot of things to express. When you leave the room, it's like quiet, very peaceful. And that doesn't mean to say that it's a negative thing. It's the fact that you're very talkative. You're an extroverted person. But you mean well. This is what I'm hearing from spirit. You're an extroverted person, but you mean well. This is what is being said about you after you leave the room. Okay, so we got the past, and business will be doing great. Yeah, like I said, like if you leave a boardroom or some kind of meeting or something, this is what's being said. Okay. And we got beauty, charming, graceful, kind-hearted. Yeah, they do say these things about you. Like you bring a huge peace to whatever you're doing. And when we're thinking about the past, it's like everything that you've done so far, your work speaks for itself. This is what is being said about you after you leave the room. People are amazed by all of your accolades, your resume. Your resume is extensive. This is what is being said about you after you leave the room. And I'm also hearing something about an interview. Like they're impressed with you. If you've had an interview lately, they're highly impressed with you because your resume, it has a lot of things. It's extensive. Even if you've had to like job jump a little bit, it's actually not a negative thing for you because you brought the interviewer piece that you can actually, you're a jack of all trades, and you can actually handle all the rough terrain that that this position may have to offer. You know what I'm saying? And if you're like actually working for someone and you went to a meeting, you brought up a lot of great ideas, or you brought more to the table, more context to the job, or depth to the job. I'm hearing spirit say context. That's the word. You bring more context to your job and your abilities, your role. And you come with such beauty. You say it in a very charming way. It's not negative to put anybody down. That's not what they're saying behind your back. It's the fact that you brought some great energy to the room. You brought up great ideas. You brought up some things that actually made the whole room think about how to apply something a little bit better. Third house, like I said, your mind, your thoughts, what you do, if you have a social media, people are liking it. And I actually think you're gonna, with your hint card, HINT, new connections, new connection. I really feel like after it's said and done, you're actually gonna make new allies from whatever you were doing after before you left the room. So after you left the room, you actually made new connections. Yeah, you actually made new connections because of your communication style. You're very well versed because you actually have experienced this type of job in several neighborhoods like it. Just your education, you have a breadth of education that can work for this company, and they really appreciate what you have to bring to the table, your thought process. This is what I'm hearing. Yeah, and I really feel like they're thinking that their business will be doing great because of having you on the team. This is what I'm hearing too. And if you have your own business, you've actually attracted new clientele with this meeting. Wherever you were, and after you left the room, you actually had a lot of people on board with you. Yeah. You're a beautiful soul, they said. You're a beautiful soul. Ooh, wish fulfillment, storybook ending. 10 of Cups, harmony, blissful relationship, emotionally fulfilled, stability, idyllic, peace, divine love. Yes, this is how they feel about you. Like, you're actually highly supported on this team. Like, they want to help support you so you can stay longer. This is what I'm hearing from Spirit. Yeah, they want to help support you in your endeavors. This is what I'm hearing. Oh, yeah, and you command the attention. You're highly analytical, King of Swords, mind over matter. Do it by the book, truthful, wise, legal matters, regimented, rational, stern, precise, candid, detached, eloquent, logical. The way you address a tough situation is highly eloquent. This is what I'm hearing from Spirit. You're detached from negative feelings or ill will. You really just want to get the job done. And I really feel like the higher up management or whoever you were with or your clientele, they feel that they will get the most money for a bang for their buck. Yeah, this is what I'm hearing. 7 of Swords, not what it seems. And honestly, with all of this great energy, you do have a lot of negative people that are talking bad. Of course, you can't have all the good and no negative, no opposites, but you do have people in the room that they're kind of cowardly and they feel that you are the same. They're projecting their bad energy onto you. So be careful, keep your protection high. So they're cowardly, false pretenses, carrying things away, sneaky, betrayal, getting away, self-interest, strategic, cheating, lying, mask. They do think you're wearing a mask. The negative folks in the room that don't understand that, hey, communication is good and you don't mean any harm. But yeah, unfortunately, there's some negative people in the room that think that you're out here for yourself and not really caring about the whole team. So I feels like with this one, I feel like I'm talking to a lot of people on the job. Yeah. And what else, Spirit? What's being said about pile 1 after they leave the room? It's always those negative Nancys that always got something negative to say. Okay, but don't let it phase you. Don't let it phase you, because I really feel like your strategic moves, the things you implement in your business or at work, the way you show up at work is actually appreciated by the team. Bad habits, drugs, addictions, toxicities. This goes back to the 7 of Swords. I really feel like a lot of people think that you do have bad habits, the negative, low vibrational Nancys, the negative Nancys. They feel like you have bad habits or something about your lifestyle is not adding up. They think you wear a mask and you may have some kind of addiction of some sort. And you could just be an A personality. You just don't like a lot of fragmented stuff. You like stuff to roll together. You could be highly organized. You could have a little bit of an OCD type of personality. This is what I'm hearing from spirit, and this lines up with the bad habits. You could have a little bit of an OCD when you try to address the issues of the job, or maybe tackling your content. Yeah, this is what I'm hearing from spirit too. Maybe talking to content creators, tackling your content. You may have a little bit of OCD when you're tackling your content. I don't know. This is what spirit is saying. But on the job, when you actually clock in for your job, they may think you have a little bit of OCD. I'm just saying, this is what I'm hearing right now. Okay, they said ain't S-H-I-T. What? I'm telling you, it's these Seven of Swords people, these low vibrational people. They don't think you're S-H-I-T. Do you hear that? Do you hear that? Yeah, ignore them. Just ignore them. Just ignore them. All right, one more, spirit. This is interesting. Okay. One more, spirit. Photo proof, getting evidence. Oh, I think you got a lot of people that are watching you. I think you're definitely, I don't know. People are watching you, and if you do have cameras, they probably do check on you from time to time. They want to see how you work with people, or just how you do your job. And I'm also sensing you may have like some type of a system that actually keeps track of you. So they just want to make sure that your work is really your work, or what you're doing is what you're doing. You're not leaving. You're not doing anything inappropriate. You want to make sure that nothing is missing. And I can relate to this so much because I work in healthcare, and even everywhere I go, there is a camera everywhere I go. So you could be in healthcare too, where you're constantly filmed, or the banking industry, I'm hearing from spirit, where you're constantly filmed. So there is nothing that goes unnoticed. So if someone is talking stuff about you, or in the Seven of Swords, they'll be caught pretty quick with the mess that if they're drumming up some mess, it's gonna get caught pretty quick, because you're always under surveillance. Yeah, but I do feel like people are trying to catch you up in your words, and see if you're actually the real deal, the real McCoy. And if really what's been happening to you is really happening to you, I can vouch for that too. Because, honey, the things that have been happening to me over the summer of 2023, it seems like science fiction. I'm telling you, but it's the real thing. You wouldn't even believe it if I told you. But I'm just saying, people want to get evidence to see if you're really telling the truth about a lot of the things that's happening to you. You got a lot of people that think you're probably just capping, but I really don't think so. I really feel like you all are really who you say you are. And after you leave the room, you always gonna have those detractors, but for the most part, you do bring peace to your environment, or wherever you were. You know what I'm saying? After you leave the room. And when I say this, it's not in a negative way, pile one, don't get me wrong, but you come correct. You're an extroverted conversationalist with this third house. You mean what you say and say what you mean. I'm really thinking I'm talking to a lot of content creators, or people who do presentations for work. Maybe you're the graphics person, maybe you're the marketing person, but you bring a lot of great ideas to the table, and people love that with your charm, your charming, beautiful grace. Yeah, you're graceful and kind-hearted. That's really the takeaway, what you should take away from this pile, that you are kind-hearted and you mean well. All right. If this resonated with you, please like, comment, and subscribe. You're welcome to follow me to pile 2 and 3. If not, please take care of yourself, because that is the only way you can design a life that makes sense to you. All right, you take care. Thank you. Pile 2 hour. How are you? Let me enunciate my words. Okay. Yeah, I am experiencing a little bit of a cold, so you got to bear with me, but the show must go on. I'm a Leo North Node. The show must go on. Hear me roar. Okay. The comb. immediately when I picked up this comb, I felt like Madam CJ Walker. I really feel like you're a soul sister. I really feel like you got the hot comb on deck. I don't know. But really, I really feel like with you getting the comb pile too, is that you love to groom yourself. You love to definitely step into any room looking great. This is what I'm hearing after you leave the room. People are amazed by your appearance. Like, you're very clean, put together, well groomed. You may be stylish. You may wear very nice clothing. Everything matches, or it's unique to you, because you could have a bohemian vibe, but it still works even if everything's mismatched. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, I really feel like after you leave the room, people are impressed by your appearance and your grooming. Yeah. Okay, what you need to know, followed by defend yourself, it's time to strike. Foundation, Black Moon, Lilith, and Distant. I really feel like after you leave the room pile too, people notice that your hint card is your hint card HINT is distant. After you leave the room, I really feel like people feel like, we didn't really get to know much about her. You're kind of mysterious, even though you really bring a lot to your appearance. You're well put together, but they don't really know much about you after you leave the room. This is what they're saying. They don't really know much about you. I really feel like when you're in the room, you definitely take care of business. So I really feel like you may be an introvert pile too, but your bite is very vicious. So when you do have to come out of pocket, this is what I'm hearing from spirit. When you do have to come out of pocket, you definitely are laying the foundation for how to treat you. This is what I'm hearing. Establish family security. You're laying the foundation for how to treat you. And when I'm seeing security here, I'm really feeling a strong earth sign here. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You don't mince words. This is what I'm hearing. You don't mince words. You're here to do the job, and you like to do it to perfection. This is what you need to know, and this is what they need to know. If you cross me, I'm going to strike you. This is this is what I'm hearing. Okay? And I really feel like, yeah, defend yourself with something. If they cross you, they will be striked. This is and I'm not saying you're gonna hit somebody, but your get back is a get back. I'm telling you. Black Moon Lilith is rebellion, seduction, and affair. The other woman, man, shame, envy, rejection, revenge, mystery, darkness, sexuality, stand in your truth. You definitely stand in your truth. And that can that can leave you as the black sheep a little bit. Because Lilith, you know the story of Lilith. I hope you all know. If you're following any type of tarot or occult energy or some type of occult channel, you know that the bad rap that Lilith has had over the centuries. So yeah, I really feel like you don't mince words, you don't play games, and you don't play games with your money. This is what I'm hearing. You don't play games with yourself. You don't play games with your security, your person, your safety. You don't play games. You don't play games about your family. You're here for your check, and if you're getting in the way, you about to get burned. This is what I'm hearing. After you leave the room, people are kind of scared. I'm just saying. Okay, I hate to be the bearer of the bad news, but I don't even think that's bad news. You have strong boundaries. You know yourself. You know yourself well enough that you don't play those games. So if you come in raggedy, you about to get a raggedy result. This is what I'm hearing. Yeah, but people know. This is what they need to know about you, that you don't play games. This is what I'm saying. You come in that room, you do your business, and you leave. And you're doing it in a mysterious way too. Like, even when I was saying, when I pulled the comb, I was like, Madam CJ Walker, power to the people. Yeah, I really feel like you're a strong activist. I really feel like when somebody rejected you, because I really feel like here, and if you do know the story of Lilith, that she was rejected. So I really feel like this group, this pile, you experience a lot of rejection from every which way possible. impossible. I'm telling you, you experience a lot of rejection, so you have actually had to think of new ways, new ideas, to actually bring something about that actually helped you and supported you in some kind of way. This is what I'm hearing after you leave the room. People say you're highly inventive, like the Aquarius energy, because when I'm seeing Distance, your hint card, Hint, it makes me feel of Aquarius energy, Uranus energy. You're one of a kind. You're alien-like, alien superstar. I'm hearing Beyonce's alien superstar. People try to compete with you a lot. This is what I'm hearing. You're an alien superstar. Okay. Summer solstice, pinnacle of success. You're highly successful. This is what they're saying. You do know how to let go of control. You celebrate life, you have fun. And I really feel like you prefer to have fun with your family. I feel like for this group, you definitely keep a very, very small circle. You probably don't even have any friends, to be honest. You may have like a lot of acquaintances, but no friends, and you just all about your family. This is what I'm hearing too. Knight of Wands, swept off your feet, shameless, flirt, over the top, adventurous, rebellious, energetic, confident, charmer, excited, heroic, travel, sexy. And I did hear the word charmer. I really feel like you do know how to work a room. Sagittarius, you may have a lot of foreign people really appreciate you, and I'm not saying like you have to be overseas foreign. You could be like myself, a black woman. You may have a lot of white people that are attracted to your energy because they feel like you actually overcome the odds in some kind of way. And yeah, this could be mean for foreign people too. They probably like the way, when I'm thinking of Madam C.J. Walker, how she came up with the hot comb to help women feel their best, feel pretty and stuff like that. You could attract those type of people too that actually feel like you're about your business, and you know how to reform situations that iconically, historically, chronically rejected you in some kind of way. And they may want you to help them, show them how to reform something in their country. And what else, Spirit? They like your strength. This is what I'm hearing. They like your strength. Test the wheel. Emperor. Yeah, they feel like you're on top of your mess. I'll say your mess. What I'm hearing is I'm on top of that, Rose. I got it, Rose. You know, don't kill the babysitter. Don't tell mom I killed the babysitter. I think it has Christina Applegate, because I'm seeing the apples right here. Christina Applegate. Don't tell mom the babysitter's dead. This is what this is what I'm hearing from Spirit. I know. My ancestors are funny, but yeah, don't tell mom the babysitter's dead or something like that. I think that's what it's called. But yeah, on top of that, Rose, yeah, I really feel like you all it's not that you stall people, you stall people on purpose, but you actually make people wait for a reason. It's not, you're not doing it to be negative. And I really feel like a lot of people, when you leave the room, they're like, they feel like you do make them wait a little bit. You could take time to get yourself ready, and you make people wait a little bit. Yeah. It says divine masculine. And when we're talking about Black Moon Lilith, definitely a divine feminine. But you wear both your masculine and femininity equally. So you're very pretty or handsome on the outside, but inside, man, you're militant. You're militant. This is what I'm hearing. The establishment, action-oriented, gets it done, protective, authority, powerful, stability, leader, father. You definitely get the business done. You're highly militant. This is what I'm hearing from Spirit. This is what people say about you when you leave the room. You're highly militant. So what they need to know, don't cross your path. I mean, don't cross you. You can cross the path, but you better come with good intentions. This is what I'm hearing. Because you're about defending yourself, pile 2. An offer. Yeah, I really feel like since you're about it, you about your business, people want to offer you things because they know that you're not wearing a mask, you're not faking anything, you're not faking the funk, but because you're definitely about your foundation. This is why I feel like you do get a lot of offers. This could be love offers, this could be financial offers for jobs, or just maybe just offers that will actually help you in your life, because I'm feeling strong Virgo energy here too, because Virgo's love language is service. So if you can get the job done, people will offer you their services because they know that you're about your business. Case in point, like if you need plumbing or something like that, or lawnmower service or transportation, maybe you need a chauffeur or a driver or something like that. People know that you have a plan for your life, you're laying a foundation for your life, and you run it well. You're highly organized, and they want to offer you their services because they know they'll get paid. They know you have a system in place that you can actually pay your people. This is what I'm hearing from Spirit. So you're a sure thing. I'm hearing Miguel's, this love is a sure thing. So you could definitely get a lot of love offers too. This is what I'm hearing after you leave the room, that people are highly interested in you in a romantic way because you know yourself. Scarcity tactics. Yeah, I really feel like you do get the bad rap of feeling like the sky is falling, Chicken Little. There's never enough. But you know what? People always, like I said, project onto people. So yeah, they may see it as a scarcity tactic, but really you got your stuff together and you know exactly what you need. You're highly organized enough to know, I need this service done, and are you available? And you're not afraid to get rid of people who aren't working, or it's not making sense, or something that's not making sense. You cut it out real quick. Or you don't sign up for things that are just, if you already know you can't do it, you don't put yourself in those type of situations. Yeah, and people, I'm hearing people may look at you as the oddball, like, what's really going on? It's almost like a fall from grace, but because I'm looking at Black Moon Lilith again, they may think you fell far from grace, but I really feel like I don't really think they're saying it in a negative way. They just feel like you have a lot on your plate. You're dealing with a lot, and they're amazed how well you're doing. Fake flexing, acts rich, flosses money, attract fancy, shows off, etc. Some people may think you're bougie. This is what I'm hearing from Spirit. They really think you're bougie. They think you do fake, you have a lot of fake flexing around you, a lot of that energy. And like I said, if you're distant, like the Aquarius Uranus type of energy, they don't know you. So yeah, they think a lot of things about you, but is it really true? No. You defend yourself, and you strike when it's time to strike. You strike. This is what people need to know about you. They may say a lot of things about they may say a lot of things about how you may not have your stuff together. Like, you act fancy, you don't have a pot to piss in or a window to throw it out of. This is what I'm hearing. But honestly, Pile 2, we already know the ebb and flow of life. You can be up one moment, you could be down the next. But I really feel like you perfected that down moment, that low moment, like Black Moon Lilith. So yeah, definitely. If this resonates with you, please like, comment, and subscribe. You're welcome to review Pile 1 or move with me to Pile 3. And please take care of yourself, because that is the only way you can design a life that makes sense to you. And you take care. Hello, how are you, Pile 3? How are you doing? I hope your weekend was wonderful. All right, you got the light bulb. What's being said about you after you leave the room? That you're smart. You're an intellect. They love it. They love everything you come up with. You're very bright, intelligent. People want to hear what you have to say because they've never heard it before, like literally. Or if they did hear it before, it's not in the way that you bring it. Yeah, you have a way of being of saying things that actually make sense and it sticks. I don't know. It's like you're getting information on high, like we have here. The decision in Pythia, High Priestess, Intuition, Prophecy, Insight, Divination. Okay, yeah, most definitely. And you got lusting, forbidden, non-committal sexual energy, followed by your first house, the body, identity, consciousness, ego, beauty and character, nature, gateway, beginnings, life philosophy, awakening, and then your hint card, HINT, coming in to nurture and support. People feel that softness about you. You could be a Cancer. You can definitely be a Cancer energy, because cancer is known in astrology. Cancer is known as the nurturer that supports divine feminine energy, but it's just nurturing to all. You can be man or woman, you know, there's no sex here, but you know, you can be nurturing to everyone. So yeah, and I really do feel like a lot of women appreciate your energy. You know what I'm saying? A lot of feminine energy appreciates your energy. They could be in the form of a man or a woman, because you know that energy. Some of us are divine feminine, some of us are divine masculines, but I really feel like divine feminines prefer to be around you, and you know those. There's a lot of masculine women around here, and they probably don't prefer you, but I really feel like you bring light, hence the light bulb. You bring light to situations that need nurturing and a tender, loving touch. This is what I'm hearing. And some people may mistake your energy as sexual energy, and they may try to take advantage of it or harness it for themselves. So they may try to just, you know, come and be WBs, friends with benefits, because they feel like this is what you want. This is the energy that you're putting out, that you don't want a relationship. You just want to do a little bedroom flips and tricks, and then be about your business. And you could be mistaken for this. You have a lot of people that lust after you leave the room. They want to know more about you because they really want to get to know you in that way. And you have a strong first house, like and in astrology, like I said, it's your identity. This is how people view you. This is how people view you. The sun is your ego. That's the inner you, but this is what people are looking at when they see you. So they can see the mask. You see in this picture how she's unzipping her face, and it's another face under it. They see the mask of you. I don't think they actually see the authentic part of you. You're not just some person that's a sexual object. This is what I'm hearing. You're not just the what do you call that? I think it was a vanity song. I think it's SEX Shooter. Is it Apollonia? It's something about, I'm hearing Prince, some of his proteges. They may feel like you're a protege of some type. Protege or a prototype. This is what I'm hearing from Spirit. That's interesting. A protege or a prototype. But you mean well. And it almost makes me feel like how Jesus came from the Father, how he came to show you the way. And I'm hearing, let me show you the way, show you the way, show you the way, let me show you the way. I don't know, Thundercat, like you bring the thunder. Like you really bring the thunder. Let me show you the way. You could definitely be someone that will be good at tantric lovemaking. This is what I'm hearing from spirit. This is what people are feeling when you leave the room, that you definitely have a way about you that you could give off healing energy through your sexual energy. Fleshy body, like they love your flesh. I'm hearing Danisha Nakshakra, if I hope I'm saying that right. Like you possess like people just want to wear your body. I hate to say that because I'm seeing this, she's unzipping her body. It's like people want to wear you. I know that sounds creepy. It's like your energy is just that good. Your ideas, your light is just that good that you attract people that aren't so savory. So yeah. Ooh, that sounds pile 3. That sounds crazy. I don't know. It's like people want to wear your skin because your light is so inviting. Knight of Cups. Yeah, like you can come and rescue them, following your heart. Artistic attraction, tactful proposals, and invitation. They really feel like just you being here, you showing up is an invitation to something, like you're proposing something. Affectionate, chivalrous, romantic, charming, psychic grace. Yeah, I really feel like they feel your psychic energy, and it's so inviting. You could probably attract a lot of energy vampires. So when you leave the room, you probably were in a room with a whole bunch of energy vampires. And they were like, oh, what's that? It's like they're salivating at your blood. I don't know. Yeah, I almost saw the 5 of coins in there. That's the 5 of pentacles. It didn't stay flipped over, but yeah, I really feel like when you leave the room, they feel an emptiness. They feel like they've been left out in the cold because you may not have even noticed them, to be honest. But they notice you. You stay on their mind. 8 of Wands, gaining momentum, swift progress, alignment, communication. Things take off, movement, air travel. Yeah, I really feel like for you all, pile 3, that they feel like you have everything that they want and more. Like things just work for you. They're wondering like, how do you even get the intellect? How do you just know how to show up in a room, or where to place yourself to get the most bang for your buck? I almost feel like I said that in pile 1. I really feel like things just take off for you, and you may attract haters, because I really feel like they had a lot of detractors too. When they left the room, they were saying how they may be wearing a mask or something, and when we're seeing her taking off, unzipping her body, it makes perfect sense. You may want to check out pile 1. But your hint card, HINT, coming in to nurture and support. You're very supportive. That's why I said I feel like a lot of Virgo energy here, and also Taurus, because you know Taurus, that the outer body, they're slim thick, they're curvaceous. You know, I've been told I'm slim thick. If you actually see me in person, that yeah, definitely got a nice body. So I may be talking to a lot of Tauruses too. You may have Taurus in your first house. You may have a very nice appearance. You may have big booty, big boobs, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You may have a nice appearance. So this is what they notice when you leave the room. This is why they're lusting right here. That your appearance drives people wild. Oh, okay, Temperance. Well, you get an extra bonus, okay, because I flipped out. Temperance, perfecting balance, union of opposites, moderation, purposeful. And that's why I say union of opposites. I think you carry both your masculine and feminine energy very well. You do. Moderation, purposeful, harmony, tranquil, patience, alchemy, balance, peace. You definitely are people's peace. They see that you're highly balanced and ready to roll. Whatever it is. Yeah, and I think you don't mean any harm. You definitely come in peace. And when I say the peace sign, you definitely could be part of pile 1. You may want to check that out. Or you may have come from pile 1, and this is your pile 2 for pile 3. King of Wands, emotional mastery. You're definitely highly mind over matter. That was in pile 2, I think. You may want to check out the whole thing if it's not too long. You definitely use your I think you definitely know how you have high emotional intelligence. This is what I'm saying. You have a high emotional intelligence, and that is emotionally balanced, heart-centered, kind-hearted, understanding, highly intuitive, self-aware, diplomatic, artistic, psychic, free. Okay, we got a lot of psychic energy here. People know that you may be a mystic or a reader or a medium of some type. You definitely are highly intuitive. This is a highly intuitive pile. People know that you may do something a little extra, or the wisdom that you have, it comes from on high. Like Jesus, let me show you the way. Or your name could be Jesus. I don't know. Let me show you the way. I'm hearing showstopper too. Running. Yeah. You're physically fit. This is what they do notice about you. You're physically fit. So even though you may be a little, you may have big booty and big boobs or whatever, but it fits nicely together. This is what I'm hearing from spirit, that after you leave the room, people are noticing your physique, that you definitely pride yourself on your healthy exterior. You look healthy. You take care of your body, the first house. Oh, carless, no car repo, car issues. You may have experienced car issues. You may not have a car. You may have the crazy story like I do. I don't know. You may have car issues. You may have been having car issues. You may have been buying lemons and they just don't work out for you, so you have to go and buy another car. I don't know. But you may ride the public transportation. This is what they do notice about you too. But you're punctual though. Even though you do have these car issues and stuff, you make sure you get to where you're going. What else, Spirit? So when I'm seeing this, I don't see it in a negative way that people are judging you for your car issues. I feel like from the way you maneuver yourself, the decisions that you make here with the decision and your high priestess energy, that you know how to get around, whether you have a car or not. Kissing ass. Okay. Okay, this energy, I really feel like after you leave the room, people may think that you're trying to get in the good graces of those in the higher ups. They may think that that you put on a show for people who are in higher places. This could not be true. I'm just saying it could not be true, because at the bottom we have jackpot, winning money, got rich inheritance, unexpected money. You really don't need to put on airs. This is what I'm saying. You don't need to put on airs, because you're actually stable in what you're doing. Whatever you're doing, wherever you're at in life, you're stable in that energy. I feel like pile 2 as well, like they have the energy of building a foundation, and people understand that from a lot of trials and tribulations, that you actually are building your community, your new community, because maybe the old community did not work. And this is what I'm hearing after you leave the room, that it may seem like you're kissing ass, but no, not really. You don't really care too much about that. You're really in your own space. This is what I'm seeing her with the running. You actually are in your own energy. You don't really too much care about what other people are saying, because you know the other people is the 8th house. You have the 1st house right here. I don't think you really care. You don't give 2 F's about anything. Honestly, you're just trying to just do your thing with whatever you have. The Knight of Cups, you know, following your heart. You're gaining momentum in whatever you're doing. You have the balance and the temperament to get you where you're going. And you're emotionally intelligent. It's like, I don't know. When I see this right here in this context, I really feel like people are they're just miserable. I really feel like after you leave the room, those people that don't have the same tenacity that you have with the Eight of Wands, they may have something to say. But honestly, you know where you're going and what you want to do with your life, and that's not a negative thing. So yeah. If this resonates with you, pile 3, please like, comment, and subscribe. And definitely go check out pile 1 because I felt a lot of pile 1 energy here too. And then if you have time, check out pile 2. That would be wonderful. All right, please take care of yourself because that is the only way that you can design a life that makes sense to you. And this concludes your hashtag Tarot Monday. Thank you for bearing with me with my my cold, you know, little sore throat and all that good. I won't say good, but all that stuff, you know. Like I said, this show must go on. I'm a Leo North Node. I'm living in my North Node purpose, and I'm going to be here. All right. All right. Thank you for joining me. And yes, this concludes your hashtag Tarot Monday. You take care.